She's a Tony and Emmy Award-winning actress. You know her from Wicked, Glee, The Good Wife, Pushing Daisies, and now Rio 2, and I, for one, am a huge fan. Kristin Chenoweth is right here. Thank you so much for joining us. First of all of us here are huge fans. We love you. So talented, so funny. You're in this animated film where you're playing a poisonous frog that sings the most amazing musical number in the film. Poison Love, is that what it's called?
Poisonous Love.
Poisonous Love.
Yeah.
Because you're in love with, is it a cockatiel, a parrot, a bird?
Cockatoo.
Nice birdie.
Wow. Nigel es muy macho. Thank you.
Poison frog!
And you're a poisonous frog, so you really can't get too close.
No, if I kiss him, I would kill him.
Right.
So we can't have that right off the bat.
No, that would kill the storyline.
The story would be done.
We all know you have a gorgeous voice, but you have to be that much more over the top as an animated character.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
you?
I think, Ryan, with me, I always look at each thing, whether it's animation, broad stage, whatever song, monologue, whatever it is I'm doing, I think about the spirit of the character.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, oh, in animation, you can just phone it in, you can go in and just.
Oh, no.
No, I think it's harder.
Yeah.
I think it's harder. And they also have a hidden camera there because they want to
see
your
your
movements.
mannerisms?
Yeah, and then you go to the movie and you see, oh my gosh, that's me. How can that pink frog look like me? But she does.
Did you go always dressed up to the booth, or did you kind of go slobby?
I didn't. I very rarely do my hair and makeup. That's the true story, unless I have to, I swear. But I still like to represent some way when I go into the booth the character. And since she was pink and purple,
Did you dress in pink
I
and
would
purple?
wear this one pink silk shirt that kind of was flouncy and made me feel like her.
We talk to a lot of comics here, and I feel like comics are always asked, oh, tell me something funny, be funny. As a singer, do people always say, sing for me, sing for me?
All the time. And it's like, what if you were walking down the street and I was like, interview me. Just ask me anything. You know, and you're like,
I would though,
no.
if it was you, I would. But that's, you could be at dinner and people always do it. We just saw you on Letterman, and they played a little prank on you with something falling from the ceiling, which we actually talked about it. We talked about it here at AOL, where, you know, this kind of was a literal flashback of an accident that you had. I mean, you're a good sport, but wasn't there a part of you like, that's rude?
No, everybody's been asking me like, were you offended? How mean was that of Dave? First of all, I know him over so many years now that he would never put me in harm's way.
Right. He might terrify you.
He might terrify me just in an interview process, but certainly not put me in physical danger. And the accident that happened, you know, literally I was just standing there and something fell on my head.
Was it a light that fell on
you? It was a silk, which is held by scaffolding.
Okay,
things. So basically scaffolding with a lighting silk on it. So, but it was, I mean, it was heavy as this pillow, what fell on his desk, but he got
he got a lot of backlash.
He got some flack for it, and I was like, oh no, because with Jay retiring, not retiring, moving on, and Dave moving on, it makes me feel like there's the end of an era.
You actually mentioned in a prior interview, I think, that your hair extensions kind of helped you along in this accident.
I will say that they could have saved my life.
Hair extensions
means I get free hair for the rest of my life from Russia. Okay?
Are your hair extensions from Russia?
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was
Well, you need to educate yourself, Brian, on hair.
I do.
This I could talk about. We could do a whole other segment on hair and extensions and where you should get your hair from. I have extra thin, fine hair, so mine will come from that area of the world. But
is it because of the color or the thickness?
Both.
Both.
I'm so glad you're asking.
I want to know.
I'm so happy.
As someone who has thinning hair, I don't think there's much I could do in the extension realm. But
you have perfect hair, and your eyes are beautiful, and you should not ever change anything about yourself.
Oh, listen.
I mean it.
Wow.
It's
I'm waiting
true.
for the more you know.
Da-da-da-da. What are we, NBC
Oh, you
now?
sung for me. You sung for me. Oh, it happened.
Damn it. It slipped out.
So it did actually, the metal of the clip.
It's like little hard, they heat these little glue things in, and they make it kind of hard, and the cut went from here to here to here, like a backwards check mark, 5-inch, and
It kept
I
things
had
together.
just got my hair extensions tightened, And the doctor was like, I think these little, what are these things? I said, they're hair extensions. And because I was so out of it.
Yeah.
He said they really kind of helped keep some of the skin down.
Kind of was like the web that held it together. That's amazing.
I was
it's like gruesome and amazing at the same time.
And only me.
I have to say, you have inspired a lot of people, and there's a YouTube video out there of a woman, and you consistently bring people up onto the stage to sing.
Yes.
So we've seen those videos before, but this one really blew people away. I think legitimately blew you away. This woman
Yes.
who was a music educator,
Yes.
who has kind of grown to be a viral star and celebrity in her own right after getting on stage and singing with you.
Yes, Sarah Horn. There was something about her that I can't put my finger. I've asked myself many times, like, what made you pick her? I think because she said she was a music teacher, and I love music.
Yeah.
And my music teachers were always so influential in my life. So to have her come up on stage, and then she stands up and she's 5'10", on a short day.
Yeah.
And you know, and you just think, oh, she's gonna have a sweet little voice, and then she belts it out there, and it's surprising and wonderful in the best possible way. But a lot of questions I get asked too are, is that planned? Is that planned? No, it is not planned ever.
The person being good isn't planned. Right?
No, and
because
I've
it
had
could
the
be
opposite.
someone bad. You've had
I've
someone
absolutely
awful.
had that.
I mean, and of course, in that situation too, you have to be like, oh my gosh, she's really pretty
What
good.
a brave person! Oh, look, she knew the words.
It's been
Thank
a pleasure
you.
talking to
You
you.
too, honey.
Check out Rio 2 in theaters. More interviews like this right here on AOL.com.